What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh Lord, what just happened? Okay. Never mind that. Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream. I apologize in advance for not showing up yesterday. I did not show up yesterday in my live streams, and to be honest with you, the only thing that happened is that I kind of forgot and I fell asleep. I didn't so much as forget as I did fall asleep, so yeah, my apologies about that. But we are back in the simulator here today, and we are at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. All right, hello there, Mr. EM. Okay, we are at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. As you can see in the distance, we can see Las Vegas. There's Las Vegas there in the distance, and we are at Nellis Air Force Base. Okay. Now, out of here today, why am I at Nellis Air Force Base? Because I am flying a very interesting... Oh, where is it? Oh, it's this way. A very interesting F-35B. This is the STOVL variant of the F-35 series. So F-35B is the one that has short takeoff and vertical landing capabilities. So today, that is what we are doing. All right? We're going to be flying this lovely aircraft. All right, so the walk around mode doesn't really work. Now, one thing I do have a complaint about is the fact that I tried to check on this if it had any updates, but it didn't. So I don't think the aircraft still has any updates. At least I downloaded it from Orbex. I bought this aircraft from Orbex, and there are no downloads. So I don't know, it's still on the very version I bought it on, I believe. So walk around mode doesn't really do anything. It's just that you can walk around the aircraft, you can't really interact with anything. But nonetheless, in terms of modeling, it's not the best in the world, as you can see. The textures are pretty blurry. This is a product by IndiaFoxtEcho, and the textures are pretty bad. I don't know if there's a way to change these textures into some high resolution or something, but they're not very good. However, the aircraft, the model itself isn't too bad. It is pretty fun to fly as well. It's simulated quite well too, to be honest with you. It's just that certain areas of the texturing is just not very good. Okay, maybe there are better liveries that can make a difference, but the default ones look pretty terrible. Even here, the panels here are not modeled very nicely. As you can see, the texturing work is not very great. The 3D modeling here is not that fantastic, but it's alright. I still like this aircraft. Okay, let's jump into the cockpit and get started with it. There isn't much to do here today in terms of startup, so without further delay, let's get started, and we can mess around and have a little bit of fun in the Nevada desert, hopefully. Alright, let me first configure my throttle. Give me a couple of seconds to do that. Alrighty, okay. Okay, throttle is working. Let's get this party started, shall we? So we're gonna get started with our ICC packs here. Battery on. Some things will start coming in life a little bit. This on day mode right here. Okay, can put this on day. Let's go to engine run, and let's go and start our engine. But before we do, let's remove that. Let's arm the seat right there. We can close the canopy if we want to, can't we? Let's do that. There we go. We've closed the canopy up, and let's start our engine. There it goes. Let's remove that pin right there. Make sure our parking brake is on, which it is. Alright. Engine coming to life. There we go. I have no idea. I actually have no idea, Mr. EM. Not sure how close we are to either. Let's see. We're waiting for our screens to boot up here. I think it's Grand Canyon. That's closer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about it. No, I don't know. I cannot be sure. Yeah, yeah, the Grand Canyon is much closer. It is much closer. Cordilleras is very far from here, actually. Oh, good. Something to watch on YouTube. All right. Welcome to Mr. Mike Coffee. Welcome to you. Welcome to the stream. All right. Now let's get this party going. On this side, I want my engines. On this side, I want my EFI. On this side, I want my FCS. And over here, I want to see my fuel. Before we get started today, we're going to... Oh, no, not that. Sorry. We're going to go to the menu. We're going to go here, and I'm going to refuel up today. Just like this. I'm going to close up our canopy here. Okay. Alright. We're going to land it vertically today at the base, just for fun. No, the canyon is too far today for us to go all the way, I think. Still 250 something miles away. We're just going to mess around in the Nevada desert. That's very nearby. Obviously Las Vegas is nearby too. We can go and mess around in Las Vegas too. So that all seems like fun. Alrighty. I think we're ready to get out of here. Let's just get our nose wheel steering. Oh, it's already on high. That's good. Okay. All of that is looking good. Let's switch this to day mode right there. Perfect. And let's release that parking brake, shall we? There we go. Let's give it a bit of power. And there we are, rolling. There we are. Need to find ourselves a runway. I am not familiar with this particular Air Force base. This is my first time being here, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, let's take this right. Hopefully we'll find ourselves a runway. Yep, I see a runway already, so that's good. That is good. Gonna mess around a bit, and then we're gonna try and vertical land this thing. Actually, we're gonna take off right now vertically. Should we take off vertically? We can. You know what? We'll take off conventionally at first, and then we will come back in for a landing, which is going to be conventional as well, and then we'll do a vertical as well again. We'll end today with a vertical. How about that? Where's the runway? I think we have to. Ooh, we have to turn this way. We'll do a bunch of landings and takeoff, because why not, right? I have no idea where I'm going at this Air Force Base. Let me just try and refer to little nav map to get a better idea. Yeah, we're alright. We're alright. We just need to keep going till we turn off to the left. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. Alright. Mr. Mycoffee says, why not? Why not indeed? We'll have a lot of landings and takeoffs today. There it is. There's the runway. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna configure my lights a little bit, right? Right there, that's good enough. Let's go to menu, lights. Let's get all of this running. Because why not, right? Everything can keep running. Not too worried about procedures today. Today is all about messing around. Alright, everybody. Okay. Should we do an afterburner takeoff? Not really. I don't think we need afterburners for takeoff, so we're okay. Lots of runway room, so let's just take our time. Right there. There we go. There we go, everybody. 120, 130, and we are off. It's very sensitive. Get up. There we go. Hello there, Mr. Kirsch Hunting. Mr. Kirsch Hunting, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Go out of Nellis Air Force Base. We're just turning ourselves around. Whoa. There we go. Just gonna keep it on max throttle pretty much. So fly out. A lot of training grounds here for different aircrafts. Down on that Thrust a little bit. There we go. Let's do some terrain hugging. Let's push the throttle a little bit more. This aircraft comes with its own vapor effect, so that's pretty cool. Be careful here. Woo! Nearly crashed. Yeah, that's a good view. How long is the route you're flying today? No route today, Mr. Kershani. We are just flying around with the F-35, messing around, doing some exercises in and out of Nellis Air Force Base. So first we're going to go check out these mountains right here. That's pretty much all we're doing first. And after we do that, we're going to head back towards Las Vegas, fly around some of those buildings and mess around a little bit. We're going to come in for a couple of landings. This is the vertical landing variant of the F-35. So we're going to give that a shot. Can it fly vertically accurately? Oh, kind of. Oh, not really. Not really. Oh, yeah, that was a save right on time right there. It can't fly vertically very well. Maybe not this close to the ground anyway. The desert here is so vast and so crazy looking. We are using tinted glass today, otherwise it's going to be too bright. If you guys want to feel the desert a little better, I can turn off the tinted glass right here. So I don't know which you guys prefer. That is without the tint. It is so cool when the F-35 does a flyover at an air show. Yeah, it is. F-35 is a pretty cool aircraft. Not as sleek as the F-22, but definitely cool. Okay, let's make a sharp turn here. And let's see what we can do, eh? Turned off the tint. I hope you guys like it like that. I think I do. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Our fuel is looking okay for today. Got full fuel. Obviously our afterburners are off, so it's okay in terms of fuel condition. Alrighty. This aircraft is not very good at stunt flights, but yeah, it's not very nimble. I think the A variant is more nimble than the F-35B. Even the C one is quite more nimble than this one, I believe. Which is understandable. This does have some vertical takeoff equipment. I mean vertical landing equipment. I'm talking about the thrust vectoring straight downwards. It's pretty cool. Desert here looks pretty cool, huh? Don't hit it. Okay, there we go. We're definitely going a little too fast to be doing these maneuvers, but I think we're okay. What's your favorite trick to do? It's something I like to call knife's edge, but it is not called that, obviously. I like to go full speed, go straight up, and keep it as vertical as possible. And when falling down, it has to fall down as straight down as possible. Tail first. It's way harder than it sounds. You don't get a lot of room for error there. You do not get a lot of room for error. Oh, let me try that. Can we squeeze ourselves in? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Alright. We're coming back around now. So we are gonna head straight towards Las Vegas. Ah, there it is. I've been wanting to see some open water for a bit. There we go. I'm gonna use this view here. I know that's cheating, but I want to get a little close. Do they do that in real life? That is highly discouraged in real life, if I'm not wrong. Well, at high altitude, doesn't make a difference. You've got... I don't think that's a real thing that... I don't think it's a real exercise. I don't think it has any real-world application except to show off. I don't think it's something that's encouraged. Oh, crap. See, that happens every time. When you fly over the water, it's very loopy. Let's just make sure our systems are go. Expect a lot of that today, by the way. Expect a lot of that. Expect a lot of that. Are all our systems on go? Yeah, we're okay. We're gonna have a lot of that today, so get ready. Don't blame me. It's gonna be pretty hairy today. Okay. We're quite slow at the moment. Let's weave through these mountains a little bit, have a little bit of fun. I'll show you what I'm talking about just momentarily here. Let me just have a look at these. There we go. Terrible texture loading. And MSFS as expected. That's okay. Apart from that, we're all right. What is this? What is going on here? No idea what this is. Ah, well, it's just that it takes a bit of time to load, that's all. See right here, it hasn't loaded properly, so you got terrible textures. Look at that. That's the thing with 2024. Certain areas just are like that. Okay, now we are gonna fly towards Las Vegas as promised. Let's go and gun this thing a little bit. And let's mess around in Las Vegas. Let's put afterburners on, shall we? There we go. Gotta be careful. Our top speed is about 700 knots or something. Just head towards Las Vegas and mess around there a little bit. It is great flying weather. So now that we are too fast, we're literally flying too fast for the texture loading to keep up. That's what's happening right now. That is what is happening right now. So unless it's in my locally installed on my PC, it's gonna be very difficult. So that's why you can see Las Vegas okay, just okay, I think, because I believe I have it downloaded in my PC. But the rest of the textures are at the mercy of the streaming. Here we are at the airport. Las Vegas Harry Reid, I believe, is where we are, and there is Las Vegas. Let's cut our throttle. There is Las Vegas. Let's twist this aircraft in. There it is. Very nice. Very nice, isn't it? Check that out. That is trippy. Now, let me perform the trick that I was talking about. Cut throttle first to descend. Like so, and right ahead of us is Nellis Air Force Base. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're pretty much pointed at the Bellagio. Or the MGM Grand. We're gonna gun it. Put the throttle up. That's our aircraft speed up here. Let go of the stick there. Pull back. Okay. There we go. Turn on afterburners. And we're gonna go straight up. We're gonna go straight up like this and keep our aircraft as level as possible. But you can see that we've got a bit of wind, so it might not work today. Let's see. There we go. Still got a lot of speed. 19,000 feet, 21,000 feet, 23. And we want to be on the edge, just like this. Want to keep the aircraft there. You have to keep it under control, so you have to constantly manage the pitch. No, we're not doing a good job right now. Okay, here we go. Keeping an eye on the pitch. That's not good. Here we go. We're gonna keep the aircraft very stable. Okay, here we go. 90 knots. There we go. 70 knots. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 50 knot. 40. Come on, I want more. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. We were only able to slow it down to 30 before our aircraft fell back down. So you're supposed to go all the way till 0. You need to hit 0 airspeed. And that's much harder to do than you think. Whilst keeping your throttle obviously fully engaged. Now let's go straight down. Just like that. There we go. Very trippy. 24,000 feet. Bam. 18,000 feet. Afterburners engaged. My aircraft. Oh, we have oversped already. 730 knots. And afterburners engaged. Let's go straight back up. Alright. There we go. Where's Las Vegas? Where is Las Vegas? Where's the strip? Oh, there it is. There's a strip underneath us. There's Harry Reid International. We're just trying to go straight up now. One more time. Let's try it. Let's try it one more time. Maybe I'll cut the throttle this time to help me. That's cheating technically on this trick, but still. Let's try it. That was very close to the ground. Yep. Let's try it. Let's try it. The fuel is drying up really quickly with the afterburner running, but that's okay. Let's try it. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. It's the crosswind as well. You have to do this when there's no crosswind. It's quite difficult. Oh. Look at how dark the sky is getting ahead of us. 140 knots, 130 knots. I'll cut my throttle when we're around 30 knots. That's cheating, but still. Let's try that. When I start losing control, I'll do it. Okay, 50. Cutting throttle. I'm losing control, that's why. 30. Ah, come on. I cannot go beyond... Oh, 31 knots is all I can do. There we go. Look at that. 31 knots is all we can do. 48,000 feet just like that, huh? That's crazy. That is crazy. We max this up. There's one airport right underneath us. There's Harry... No, that's not Harry Reid. Where's Harry Reid? This is Harry Reid. And Nellis Air Force Base. Afterburners need to be engaged here. Our engines have kind of quit on us. Because we're very high. Afterburners. Ah, there's our Air Force Base right ahead of us. Let's try that, shall we? Let's try. Do you think we can make this landing? Yes, we can. Of course we can. At Flat Noob, anything is possible. No, it's not. Let's try. Yeah, I'll make this landing floating in nicely. We got plenty of fuel, but still. Let's try and make this landing this way. There's our Air Force Base. The turn rate is crazy though. Okay, we're too fast. Time for me to slow down. And to slow down, I'll use this trick right here. I'll put out the speed brakes. That is the tail. Just like that. Rudder deflecting. Then we will try and stall here basically. The runway is too close, isn't it? It's way too close. Let's see if we can make it. Yeah, it's too close. It is too close. The runway is literally right there. You think, how can we make this? You know what? We might just be able to make it because we are falling straight down. Look at that. Literally. We're literally just falling straight down. You know what? Let me get Sky Dolly running for this one. This one's gonna be interesting. So let me get Sky Dolly running. We're just falling straight down, literally. So we will make it. Look at that. There's an interesting approach. 9,000 feet. Okay, we're going to cut that out. Put the speed brakes back in. Allow us to speed up. Just like that. There we go. Put our gear down. And we can come into land. Okay, I do need to slow down, so speed brakes out one more time. We're gonna side slip our fighter jet. There we go, dropping speed and descending. Oh no, never mind about the dropping speed part. There's not a lot of rudder authority once you are using your speed brake, obviously. Okay, that's plenty slow. It is plenty slow. Alright, here we go. During vertical land, you'll see how it is. You'll see how it is. It's pretty fun. Okay, speed brakes back in. 150 knots. We can accelerate a little bit more, actually. Give it a bit of throttle here. To arrest that descend. Come down here. Put our aircraft straight down. There we go. As gently as we can. And down we go. Alright. Very nice landing right there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We're going to take a look at that landing replay before we continue any further. I'm going to stop halfway across the runway on purpose because I do want to do a short takeoff, and I'm going to stop the aircraft right here. We'll put on our parking brake right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay, shall we? Okay. Let's take a look at it from all the way, because why not? Let's play that. Let's watch that landing replay, everybody. Let's see how we manage to do this. After we watch this one, we're going to do a short takeoff and vertical landing. Yeah, there we go. Some gymnastics right there. Oh, there comes the landing gear. Oh my god. How did I do this? It is such a crazy... I side slipped. There we go, that's fun. Side slipping a fighter jet. Very nice. And then we did that. By now we're perfectly aligned with the runway, more or less. And in we go. There we go. There we go. Let's take a look at that touchdown one more time. Let me zoom in here. Like so. We'll take a look. Oh. That's good enough. Let's, there we go. Let's play. Too smooth for a fighter jet, but that was a very good touchdown. It was a very good touchdown. Alright, last landing replay, and then we're gonna do a short takeoff and a vertical landing. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mike Coffee. Thank you very much. Perfect. Let's find our jet where we left it. Okay, we just saw the eyeball of the pilot there. Very freaky, but that's alright. Alrighty, everybody. Let's now perform the much awaited short takeoff. Now, before I do that, I do need to fuel up here. Let me see if we can fuel up from... should I do that? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so we're gonna do a short takeoff. And to do that, we're gonna engage the STOVL mode right there. Parking brake is engaged. Ready for auto takeoff. Auto takeoff mode engaged. Parking brake released. Short takeoff mode engaged. We literally have to do nothing. Let the aircraft and ta-da. Gear up. There we go, everybody. Look at that. And now we're on regular flight. Okay. We are now in regular flight, just like that. That is short takeoff using the F-35B. Very nice. Very useful. If you're taking off from a carrier or something of the sort. What is that? What is that? I'm curious. What is this? I don't know what this is. Well, this is not a carrier variant though. That is the 35C. However, this aircraft can take off from very short airfields, obviously, and land into virtually anywhere you want it to. So we're gonna go back into Las Vegas, have a little bit of fun. Now that we have some extra fuel, we're gonna change to high speed mode here. Remain close to 650, 700 knots throughout the flight pretty much until we reach inside the strip. Then we will take a bit of time to slow down and go through the strip. Okay. Sounds good. There we go. This Air Force Base is really nice. Nellis Air Force Base. I've also gotten my hands on the Transall C-160, something that I'm very excited to fly. I know it's not usually flown in the US, but it is still a very... Oh! Do you see that floating thing? It is still a very interesting aircraft. And it's very, very high performance, so we can use that across the world. Fly it into some remote locations at night. That would be really fun. I don't want to turn around in this aircraft because we're too close to the ground and its maneuverability is not excellent. You have to cut the speed here to cut into the city, because otherwise we're going too fast. Let's try and cut into the city. Let's get into the strip. Oh, can I fit through that? Oh, okay, there we go. This is how I originally got my first views, by flying crazy. Caesar's Palace, everybody. Oh my god. There is the fountain in front of the Bellagio. And okay, MGM Grand. Alrighty. Okay, there's the MGM Grand, I think. Oh, that was nice. Enjoyable. Let's head back towards Las Vegas. Shall we do that? Let's turn back around. Firstly, let's engage our afterburners. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that texture. We're leaving behind the texture loading capability of 2024 online streaming. Let's go straight up. Look at those vapors. Oh, wow. Let's curve our aircraft around like a ball. Check this out. And we are coming in, everybody. Back down through the strip. Okay? So let's go for it. Let's try that again, shall we? Alrighty. Go. Very nice. We're a little too fast to make that curve, aren't we? Gonna cut the throttle here. Okay. There we go. Very nice. I wish the textures could keep up with us, but at least the city is kind of okay. That's because it's locally installed, I believe. Yeah, it is because it's locally installed. We would never get this otherwise, but let's increase our speed. Go straight back up one more time. Okay. Oh, yeah. Curve ourselves in. Going to go sky dolly this a little bit so we can have a little fun replaying it. There we go, everybody. Okay. Let's go in, shall we? We'll try and get the speed up a little bit. And we'll fly past the strip one more time. We'll go through it, so let's do that. We're definitely too quick. Oh. Yep, we were too quick for that. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, we nearly crashed there. Alrighty. We punch it one more time. Let's go back to our Air Force Base. We'll perform a vertical landing. You know what? Before that, let's try this one more time. Before we return back, let's try this one more time. Pretty cool. There will be 2 live streams today, by the way. After this one, in a couple of hours, in a few hours, there will be a second live stream as well. Because, as I was discussing with you guys earlier on in one of my live streams, Asobo has finally released the updated ATR for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So now we have an upgraded native version, I believe, of 2024 available for the ATR family of aircrafts. We've got to try that out today, so that is why there will be a second stream. Plus, I gotta make up for the lack of stream yesterday. I tried to record a nice video for you guys earlier on in the day. That really did not work. I messed up the winds on that video, so I had to completely scratch that cutting throttle, completely scratch that recording, but I will attempt that video one more time. Come on, give us zero, give us zero. 5, 4, 3, 3 knots. 3 knots airspeed, okay? There we go. Let's punch it. Open that afterburner. Oh, that sound. Let go of the stick right there. Let it fall, everybody. Let it fall. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. I need to watch my VS. 300 knots. We're alright. We will be just fine. 400 knots. VS at minus 50. That's too high. 600. Okay, it's time to cut. Go. Overspeeding. There's our Air Force Base. Cut throttle completely to bleed some speed. Push it back up. Turn on afterburners completely. Let's do an extreme vertical landing. And I know what you guys are thinking. How on earth do you...
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. Maybe we can cut the auto throttle. Yeah, we need to cut the afterburners, not the auto throttle. The afterburners need to be cut off. Let's do an extreme landing here. Extreme vertical landing.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
It's okay. 700 knots is how fast we can actually go, but it's alright. I found that you can actually stress it a little bit more. The model doesn't do much. Okay, so now cut throttle completely, pull it up completely like this, slowing it down. There we go, just like that. Okay, gonna face where we wanna land, which is basically the base right here is where we're trying to land at. Where's the base? Oh, right here. Yep, ATR is coming, and that's what we're streaming today in a couple of hours. So now we're gonna do a vertical landing, an extreme one. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, 30 something knots. 0. We made 0. There we go. This is what I like to do. That Kirsch hunting is my favorite thing to do. But obviously much higher. This is a low altitude one, so it's kind of a little bit cheating again, but again we had our throttle down as well, but basically that's what we try to do. Okay, so now we're going to see where we are. Okay, there it is. So we're gonna vertically land at this right here. Okay, so that is a whole point. So we're gonna do that. Pitch up severely here, like that. There we go. Get that stall warning right there, and get our aircraft falling down. Just like that, and then there we go. Yep, that's what I want. Our aircraft to fall down. Oh, maybe not that fast, and then engage STOVL mode right there. There we go. Okay, and we need to put our gear down to shut that up, but otherwise we are about to perform a vertical landing. Now, if you want to continue going fast, which is something I like to do anyway, you just need to do this. Just turn that off one more time. There you go. Come in towards well, we'll use the runway for the landing anyway. So okay, there we go. Hover mode engaged. Gonna put our aircraft right in line with that. We're going to pull it and ask it to descend. There we go. Let's put our gear down. The sounds are amazing, aren't they? Obviously, you don't have to do it from this view, but you can. There we go. You want to descend a little quicker than this, you can always do a little bit of this, which is something that is not recommended, but I do it anyway. Because, you know, I'm kind of nuts like that, so I don't really care. But yeah. It's not recommended practice, but it is a practice for me. Okay, I'm gonna use this view so you guys can have a nice look at it as it settles down onto the ground. It's pretty fun right there. There we go. Nice and easy. And done. There you go. All right. There we go. STOVL mode off right there. There you go, everybody. Go to our lights now. We can... Oh, I thought we had... Oh, yeah, we crashed, didn't we? It's okay. We can turn off all these lights. We can taxi out of this runway. There you go. Very nice. Leave this lights on. Why not? There you go. Hope you guys had a good time there on that live stream. Let's taxi into our parking today. Just a little bit of messing around. Obviously, our real live stream is coming up. Not the real live stream, I would say the longer live stream is coming up on the ATR in a couple of hours. But yeah. Oh, there it is. I need to turn around here. So let's go and turn right here. Park back into the shade. Only the F-35s have shades. What about the rest of these guys, man? Didn't follow a very good turn there, but that's okay. Let's gun this a little bit. There we go. Don't need our HUD anymore. Just turn it off. You can have a visor displayed as well if you want it. So you'll be able to see it no matter how you turn, basically, but I don't know if it's not working right now, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, let's go park ourselves right here. Hey. Oh, these are F-35Cs to our left. They're all F-35C. There. Okie dokie. Oh, these are... Okay. We have parked way too ahead. Like the other ones, but that's okay. We have parked too ahead. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and shut down these engines. Shall we do that?
engine, engine,
Okay. Put that off. We'll turn those off. We'll open that. We will put that out. That's off. That's fine. This is all fine. We can put that back there and ta-da. Ta-da, everybody, ta-da. Why isn't the cover coming back on? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I have no idea. I think it's waiting for the engine to spool down completely before the cover comes back out, but yeah. There we go, the covers are back on. All right. I hope you guys had a good time today at Nellis Air Force Base. That was a pretty fun one. I shall see you guys in a couple of hours for live stream number 2, where we take a look at the ATR. We do need to do that, don't we? We do need to do that. We need to take a look at the newly released ATR group of aircrafts for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. That is, they've upgraded it from 2020. So if you did have it in 2020, you will now be able to fly it fully native in 2024 is what the talk is. We'll go figure out if that is true. By the way, you can see a size comparison between the F-35C and F-35B right there. The C has wider wings to assist with carrier landings and slow speed maneuverability rather. All right, anyway, I shall leave it here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. EM, Kirsch Hunting, Mike Coffee. Thank you very much everybody for tuning in to today's live stream. I shall catch you guys in the next one, which is once again in a couple of hours. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and hopefully I will see you in the second stream, which is roughly in about 2 to 3 hours, not more. 2 to 3 hours. It cannot be more than that. 2 to 3 hours. I'll see you again for the live stream. All right. I shall see you guys then. And yeah. Have a good day.